What do you have? Shotgun? Let me try this. Which is why I don't usually run two primaries. Wait, hold on. Can I get from here to here? What if I can get up to him? Wait, I can low-key, like, just execute you. Hello, gamers, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you some of the best low-level weapons in Battlefield 6, and we'll also talk about some weapons that people are using that you shouldn't be using. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, but let's just jump right into it. Our first weapon isn't unlocked like right away. I think it's like rank 11 or something. But don't worry, we'll talk about rank 0 weapons later in the video. But it is actually the B36A4, also known as the G36. Most of the assault rifles actually do the same amount of damage in this game, but what changes between the assault rifles is actually the fire rate and the recoil. Some weapons have less recoil but less fire rate, and some have more recoil but more fire rate. It's a little boring, but this one's really cool because it has a fire rate of 720 and has a little bit more range than some of the other ARs in the game, and the recoil is also like non-existent as well. It does have a bit of spread, and you kind of do need to have some attachments on it, but if you get an all right setup on it, it's actually one of the best. Did you get a res? No, you did. It's one of the best guns in the entire game. This is definitely not the best map for it, for sure, because it's a bit of a more medium range weapon, you know what I mean? But it's still very, very good. It can hold its own up close, especially if you unlock a laser. Works up close, and it works at longer ranges as well. Why do I see your muzzle flashes through the wall? Now, the next weapon up is going to be a little bit difficult to show on this, so I'm going to go through it very quickly. But it's the M39 EBR, and I wanted to talk about this gun because in the beta, this was one of the worst weapons in the game, and they basically buffed it in every way that I said in my video. But they buffed the headshot multiplier of this gun and the recoil as well. You can use it up close if you really need to. This gun is a 3-shot kill to the body and then a 2-shot kill to the head. It has a 20-round magazine and pretty good recoil as well. And if you're just struggling at close range, just use this gun. It's also arguably better than the sniper if you use it right. See, 2-shot headshot, 3-shot to the body, and it has really good recoil. It is so good on defense on breakthrough. Definitely had to mention this one. It's not for everyone though, because DMRs are a little bit weird, but definitely depending on the game mode, it can be really, really good. And if you have really good aim with semi-auto guns. Damn. For our third weapon, though, we actually have the M433. This was arguably one of the best guns in the beta, if not the best gun in the beta, and they didn't nerf it since the beta, so it's already insane, and it hasn't changed at all, so it's still insane. Dang. Wait, hold on, let me heal. Like, look at that time to kill, dude. That guy's got a shotgun. And you lost. Our squad is, like, really good, actually. Oh my... Okay, we got it. It can kill faster than nearly every SMG in the entire game. Definitely any of the early game ones. And it also just has significantly more range than any of those SMGs. Just like the MP5 or the MPX, it can 4-shot up close, but it can keep that range for double the distance. You can feel the TTK on this gun up close if you can land your shots. And also at that range. A lot of people kind of hate on this gun because it's the first gun they have. They're not very good at the game yet. They're not good at controlling the recoil yet. Definitely try out other guns, but also try to just stick through with this gun because it's insane how good this gun gets once you get a proper loadout. Like... Our next weapon is kind of an underrated one. You don't get this one right away either, but that's the M277. Now, on paper, this gun doesn't look like it's going to be very good. It has a slower fire rate than the gun we just talked about. It has more recoil. It has smaller magazine. So what is the advantage of this gun? Well, this one can actually 4-shot kill to 75 meters, which is insane. And secondly, it actually comes with a 30-point suppressor, a suppressor that normally costs 30 points, which is really cool because generally that would take like 10 hours to unlock on a lot of guns. So it's nice to be able to use a gun with a suppressor in the early game. This is scary. There's a guy right up there. Got him. Yeah, this gun is really good. Next up for SMGs, I would skip this one and I would skip this one. Yeah, I don't think the MP5 is as good as you think it is. These are worth using, sort of, but there's a gun I'm going to talk about in a bit that will be way better. But the first SMG I kind of do recommend is the MP7 if you get a proper loadout, which I don't even really have like the exact loadout I want right now, because this gun has unbelievable hipfire if you use it right. I'm also not using it on Engineer because using Engineer actually makes your hipfire way better. Wait, there's a guy right there. It takes 6 hits to kill, which is not really that good. But the fire rate and the hip fire kind of make up for that, especially if you can get a proper build on it. I gotta talk about the L110. This gun is really good. It has the same damage profile as a assault rifle, but you can also bipod it up, and it has 100 rounds. Oh shoot, let me heal. You might also have the M60 unlocked. There was a way to get it early, but it's not really a low rank weapon, so I'm not gonna include it here. But yeah, this gun is insane. I think this gun might low-key be better anyway. This is really great with the support class as well. Okay, because you can obviously put down your cover And the head glitch off the cover. Before we get into what is probably the best weapon in the entire game all around, I think we got to talk about the shotgun. Now, they said they nerfed this since the beta, but I don't know. I'm not noticing it, especially when other people are using it. When I'm using it, maybe it's a little worse. Like, okay. Okay. Allegedly, it's worse. But yeah, this is a pump action shotgun with 100 RPM, which is a kind of fast for a shotgun in a video game. I feel like they should have nerfed the fire rate because you can spam it kind of hard. And then also, like, this wouldn't be so frustrating if it wasn't a weapon that you can run as a second weapon on the assault class because of that one perk. I don't personally even do that because you get way less ammo for your main gun when you do that. But I will say, the pump shotgun is insane. I think we can all agree that this weapon is still way too good, and you get it right when you start the game as well on your first class on assault. Just because you can get away with doing that, you don't have to run this as your primary weapon, but just keep in mind you get way less ammo. That's insane. You get way less ammo for your assault rifle or whatever gun you're using as your main weapon when you run 2 primaries, which is why I don't usually run 2 primaries. Wait, hold on. Can I get from here to here? What if I can get up to him? Wait, I can low-key, like, just execute you. Yeah, he's going back up there. It's insane. And then sometimes it does that where it doesn't kill in 2 shots. I don't know. This is just the average shotgun in a video game, dude. Knows how they work. 6 damage? Yeah, that makes sense. This guy cannot seriously be camping up there. Wow. 11 damage. 2. But now for the best low rank weapon in the game and probably the best weapon in the game, we have the M4A1. Why is this the best weapon in the game, you might ask? A lot of people do already seem to be liking it because I'm making a best setup video for every weapon in the game. And my most popular one so far has been the M4A1. So I definitely see there's interest in this gun. But I'll give you the reason why this is kind of the best weapon in the game. It has a similar damage profile to the M433 we talked about earlier, where it does 25 damage, aka a 4-shot up close. Holy goat. Okay. What do you have? Shotgun? Let me try this. It does fall off more over range than that gun, but it can have significantly better hip fire, and it has 900 RPM instead of 830, so it just shoots so much faster. And honestly, the recoil isn't too bad once you get a setup. Without a setup, it's a little goofy. But then once you get some recoil control attachments, as you can see, you can kill people from far too. And then up close, it just kills so much faster than pretty much any other gun in the game. Does the guy notice me? No, he does not. Let me res you, buddy. Oh my, why are you asking for a revive? There's a guy there. One guy who asked for a revive, and there's a dude on him. Anyways, gamers, go check out my best setup guide on the M4A1 if you want to see what I'm using here. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Look at that, dude. Dude, how is that possible? Peace. Have a nice day.